Hey guys, welcome back to the Anime and Gaming Group channel. Today we'll be going through One Piece chapter 1098. And before I proceed, unfortunately we have a sad news for this chapter, as it seems like Oda didn't finish with the manuscript and some of the drawing is still a sketch. And also this chapter is only 15 pages long. But that being said, this chapter answers so many questions we had before regarding what happened to Kuma and Ginny as well as Bonney origin. So, this chapter starts where the previous chapter left off, with Ginny being kidnapped, and because of it, Kuma started to act recklessly during his mission with the Revolutionary Army. And then we're finally revealed that Ginny had been kidnapped because of a celestial dragon that wanted to make Ginny his wife. 2 years pass and the Revolutionary Army suddenly revealed a call from Ginny, and Kuma was also there, as Ginny explained that she had been let go by the Celestial Dragon because she had a disease. Ginny then said that he wanted to see Kuma really badly, but said that this call is her farewell. And Kuma, hearing that Ginny is sick, immediately asked Ginny to tell where she is so he can teleport to her, while Ginny insists that he shouldn't see her at all because of her current state. But Kuma teleported anyway, and in the phone, we see Ginny saying I love you to Kuma and tells Dragon and Ivankov to take care of Kuma as she draws her last breath. Then in the next page, we see Kuma arriving to the church where Ginny and Kuma used to live at. And it was too late for Ginny as she is already lifeless when Kuma found her. And it's not just that, Ginny's body is covered with blue stone, which got worsened because Ginny were exposed to the sun when she tried to get to Sobe Kingdom. We're then revealed that Ginny sacrificed herself for her baby, which turned out to be Bonney. So yeah guys, Bonney is a Tenryubito child. Now, it makes sense why Bonney is so pissed off at Saint J. Garcia Saren. We then see Kuma promising Ginny that he will take care of Bonney, and as we go through the panels, we can see Kuma try his best to raise Bonney, while also providing support to the Revolutionary Army. And we can also see Kuma train Sabo, which is a nice add-up. But one day Kuma closed the chores fully because it turns out Bonney has the same disease as Ginny. So Kuma tried her best to protect her from the sunlight. And after knowing Bonney had the same disease as Ginny, Kuma also decided to take a break from the Revolutionary Army because he wanted to focus on finding cure for Bonney. This reminds me a lot of Law and Corazon's story, since we know that Bonney ended up living. Kuma probably ended up finding a cure, either through devil fruit that Bonney ate or Vegapunk. Moving on, we then see Bonney had grown up to be 5 years old and she had been living in the closed-up church, while the other kids spread rumor that she is a vampire. Kuma, seeing Bonney hurt because of what the other kids said, tried to cheer Bonney by mentioning that the kids are probably jealous of Bonney jewels, and this is where the name Jewelry Bonney came from. And we also see Kuma told Bonney about Nika because Bonney wanted to go through the Sky Island since he thinks Nika can be there. As we see Bonney and Kuma dancing to the drum of liberation. Kuma then decided to visit a doctor that explained that Bonney's disease is called the Sapphire Scale disease, and it's an incurable disease, and that Bonney will probably lose her life by the time she's 10. Kuma was devastated when he heard this, but Bonney, overhearing only the last part of the conversation, confronted Kuma thinking that she will be cured by her 10th birthday. And because Kuma didn't have the heart telling her otherwise, Kuma just went along with it. And guys, guess what comes next? Yep, King Bekori came back, trying to take the throne, and in the last panel, we see Kuma pissed, and that's where the chapter ends. So guys, this is a short one, but in the next chapter we'll probably have the last flashback chapter, and in that chapter Kuma will probably end King Bekori, and he'll end up earning his Tyrant title. But what I'm curious about is how Kuma cured Bonney's Sapphire Scale disease. And if it's not because of the Toshi no Mi that Bonney ate, a Redditor actually made a theory that maybe the real Bonney had already died and the Bonney that we know is a clone by Vegapunk, and Kuma transferred the original Bonney memory to the clone. And I have to say, knowing what we know, this is also a possibility. So guys, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. And also, after reading this chapter, I made a video about the possibilities of Bonney being the next Straw Hat member. And if you're interested in that, feel free to check the title card at the end of the video. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!